Hello guys, hope you're doing fantastic. I'm Deepak Chaudhury and welcome to my channel. This is a place where we study human behavior and its impact on personal success, hyper performance, leadership, influence, employee engagement, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And as it should be evident from the name of the video, today we are discussing leadership. More precisely, how to transition from being a manager to become a leader. Let me start today's video with a few questions. Have you ever experienced a situation where people with authority, with designations, were not able to produce much, but people without authority, without any designations, were produced so much? Have you ever wondered how some people without any authority, without any designation, are able to influence so many lives, whereas some people with designation or authority cannot influence anyone? Have you ever thought why, when one manager leaves the organization, his or her entire team follows him or her out, whereas when some other managers leave, nobody follows them out? What I have found out through my experience is that the difference between a manager and a leader is astounding, and it's obvious. Firstly, a manager is all about designation or authority, and that's what she uses to get her job done by her team members. On the other hand, a leader is all about inspiring and influencing, and that's what helps her get the job done. So the lesson is, leadership is not about designations and authority. Leadership is all about influence and inspiration. Second, a manager is all about a goal that has been assigned to her by her management, by her leadership, by her organization, and she has to get it done utilizing the resources at her disposal. This is things that have been done before by the manager, by the team, and it's something regular, okay? A leader, on the other hand, is all about a vision, something new, something unique, something that's never done before. It's all about risk taking. So the lesson here is, management is all about maintaining the status quo and avoid risks, whereas leadership is all about the vision, the experimentation, the exploration, and taking risks. Third, as you must have experienced or done it yourself, a manager is all about instructing the team members, instructing the employees what to do and how to do it. A leader, on the other hand, is all about asking meaningful and right questions at the right time in order to provoke creative thoughts, leading to critical actions required to produce the results. So that's why leadership is not about instructing, it's about engaging the hearts and minds of your followers, of your employees, and of your team members. Now what I'm going to share with you is a few tricks or tips or stratagems that has helped me move from being a manager to become a leader over my career. And I'm confident that if practiced regularly, religiously, and relentlessly, this is something that can help you transition from being a manager to become a leader. In order to transition from being a manager to become a leader, the first thing you have to do is provide clarity. Clarity is power. So what you have to do is provide clarity to your team members, your employees, around the roles and responsibilities of each one of them, and the goals and objectives of the initiative in which you are all involved, around the metrics and methodology that will be utilized to evaluate the success or failure of the overall initiative, and to evaluate the contribution of each of the team members. You have to start providing clarity. So the second thing you have to do in order to become a leader is act as a guide. A guide is conventionally a person who is familiar with the terrain, familiar with the territory. He not only knows how to avoid the pitfalls and traps that's there in the territory, but also knows how to take advantage of the shortcuts and the vantage points that's available in the territory. So you have to act as a guide and help your team move towards its objectives, its goals, by helping them stay away from becoming a victim of pitfalls and traps like organizational politics, like weak organizational culture, like resource fighting, like customer escalations, etc. You also have to ensure that as a guide, you are helping your team members associate and collaborate with the right teams and departments and people who are helping them move towards their goals. And you are supposed to help your team provide the guidance in order to get the right mentor and the right guidance when they are stuck. So that's what you have to do as a guide. Third thing you have to do in order to become a leader is you have to play the role of a mentor who is well aware of the strengths of each one of his team members, and then works with the team members to create growth and performance goals that are aligned with these strengths, and ensuring at the same time that these personal goals are in complete harmony and in complete alignment with the organization's strategic objectives and strategic goals. As a mentor, you have to ensure that your team members get access to trainings that will help them convert their strengths into their expertise and access to enough opportunities to prove their potential. As a mentor, you also have to ensure that each one of your team members, each one of your employees has access to constructive feedbacks delivered at the right time with the right emotion. That's what you have to do as a mentor. And fourth and final, as to become a leader, you have to start working with the leadership team, with the management team, with the CXO team of your organization to create a workplace, to design a workplace that's inspiring. A place where each of the employees, where each of your team members are feeling engaged, enabled, empowered, enthused, and encouraged. That's what you have to do as to become a leader. I'll end today's video by saying this. I strongly believe it's time for each one of us to sit back and evaluate and analyze the managers and leaders we have in our lives. We all have worked with managers, with people with authority and designation. My question is, how many of those people are you following? If you are a manager, if you are somebody with authority and designation, how many of your team members, how many of your employees are going to follow you? And I think it's time to ask the question that leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., like Mahatma Gandhi, like Nelson Mandela, like Mother Teresa, what authority they had over their followers. I strongly believe it's time for us to reflect and resolve. So guys, that's what I had for you today in this video. I hope you learned a ton, and I hope I was able to add value to your understanding of leadership. I am expecting you to start taking action and implement the learnings from this video and initiate your transition from being a manager to become a leader. Guys, I hope you loved it and enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating this piece of content for you. Now it's time for you to share this piece of content with your community, with your network and people around you, so that everyone can benefit from this. And to learn more about personal success, hyper performance, leadership, influence, employee engagement, innovation and entrepreneurship, do subscribe to this channel now. Your subscription is my motivation. That's what makes me create this content and contribute to your success. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel today. Okay? Thank you for joining me in this video today. I will see you in the future videos. Till then, take care and be limitless.